Good morning. Good morning, Kanisa. Ja, my meisiekind. Hi, sunshine. So we just had our 6 o'clock bottle and we're going out now. Just giving her a chance to get away from the gate in order to open the gate and that we can go out. Kom meisiekind. Kom. Kom meisiekind. Kom. Say. So this gate is from the outside in order to prevent her to open it. It's a bit chilly today. You can see all the elephants are waiting for her already. So she's now trying to close the door again. I think she feels it's a little bit cold outside. Maybe it's just nice and warm to stay inside. Huh? Ja. Kom. Kom eens gaan. Kom. Kom. Goeiemorgen. And there comes Lammie. Ja, maak hom oop. Maak hom oop. Seems full of energy and a little playful there. I think if we go down. Kom meisiekind. More interested in playing and eating. So replied at night shift and looked after her. So she just got her 6 o'clock bottle. Kom Lammie. Go. Go. Go meisiekind. Kanisa's picking up a piece of yesterday's oranges. Go. She's really trying her best. So while we actually treat Fishin and Zindoga at this stage and just look at the other elephants during the morning session, we give some time for Kanisa because the time in the orphanage and at the nursery is very limited. So Godknows is already waiting for her. He'll join her in the bush today. As Reply will take a nap and Khensani will stay behind to do the milk preparations and the dry mixes. It was actually a very nice evening for Kanisa. Come. You can see her. It's one of her spots she always loved. It's to throw the sand and play there. So in the background you'll see the orphanage very clearly. So Kanisa never actually moved out of the quarantine area, which is on your right hand side, which is also fenced in. and there's not really a reason, but I think she's outgrowing that area and will need to move her into the other areas in the near future. But it's kind of her safe spot, and what she knows. And it's still able to stay there. But the reason why we've got the two sides and that we've got the quarantine is when babies do come in, that they will move into the first session. You can see she's ready to go out and actually trying to open the gate. I just want to call her that she can feed on the little green grass in the meantime. Come, Kanisa. Come, Kanis. So I'm just calling her a bit to feed on this side, although she's very excited always to go out. Come, come, take it. Come, take it. She's not very fond of the wet grass. Come, my second. So you can see her taking the grass, and as soon as they're ready outside, they'll call us. There's no reason for her not to go out. I mean, she can actually go out, but it just gives her some time to spend in the orphanage, and also get some, grass to feed on. You can actually see this is her space, a safe space. The Godknows also helping to pick some grass. And it's not really, you'll see there's actually two different types of grass here. The one she's more fond of. If you look through, you can actually see that little pink tail of hers. Puts it into her mouth and then eat. So part of the session is where they're explaining how their teeth and their molars work. Khanisa's tusks just cut through, and the tusks are actually coming out just there. So you'd barely think that one day she'll have these big long tusks. And then just explaining more about the nursery. The nursery is next to the area that's just the roof area. Then the of the stables, they've got an inside and an outside area for the elephants to stay during the night. It just keeps them safe. And we also have, feeding areas there for them, where we cut branches and lucerne, and then we've got a nice guano grass that we're growing. Also on the left hand side we've got the kitchen. The kitchen is very important, where all the mixtures are made of the milk, also very hygienically. And to take care of such a baby elephant is very time consuming, but also you have a lot of challenges. So caring for such a baby elephant is very challenging. I usually say I think it's actually more challenging to raise a baby elephant than a human baby, or definitely any other animal that I have raised before. If I compare to a rhino, I'll be able to say you'll have a 95-98% success rate. If I can give anyone a recipe to look after the rhino and how the feeding schedule goes. You might have some ulcers, that might be a problem, but with the elephant orphans, they're very complicated with regard to their social structure, where they need a family. They really a herd, a structure and a family bond. We've got the matriarch playing a huge role, and then the allo mothers. And that's also the reason why we have, when they arrive, just the baby sheep to calm them and to give them a different kind of support that maybe humans can't give. Then just on your staff, we have for each baby elephant orphan that comes in 3 new staff that needs to be appointed. It's not only that those 3 will be dedicated to the orphan, but they will rotate among them. Our senior carers usually stays during the night. It is quite a long shift, but should something go wrong, that they are able to deal with that, because most of the times it is during the night when things go wrong or haywire. So Godknows has been with us for many years and plays a huge role in the big elephant herd, but also with Kanisa. So he was one of the guys that always did the night shift, which we also rotate. So we've got basically 4 to 5 senior guys looking after the elephant herd that will come in during the night shifts. During the day, we've got Khensani, Herman and Reply. So these guys, you know, also rotate. So it's really a strong team that's behind Kanisa. But also the reason why we've got it dedicated, I can say, just for her, you know, we had 8 people, as well as myself and the elephant orphanage, how can I say, manager at this stage, is to be able to rotate. Also, if you do get in new orphans, you already have a structure that can assist you, and new staff members that can come in, you know, can just slot into the structure, and it's easier to teach them. And if you look at the responsibility of little Kanisa, she's around 10 to 11 months at this stage, but she will turn maybe into a 60-year-old female cow. It's a long responsibility, and everything that we put in now will be reaped during her coming years. And that's why it's essential to have the best caring for her, not only by the humans, but what we put in now, in everything, even her feeding, will make her a healthy elephant. So when Khanyisa arrived, she was very much dehydrated. You'll see she's also pink. That means actually she's an albino elephant. How she puts her little feet on there. That is actually a very nice spot where we're playing now. That is her mud hole, where she's really spent hours and hours. So we are ready now to set out. We will meet the elephants, and Kanisa will spend then the rest 13 hours out in the bush with her elephant allo mothers and allo, or not, I don't think you get an allo father, but an allo mother and the herd. So Godknows, you can just open up and she can do the rest